Former First Lady Melania Trump was never really at ease in the public eye, and with good reason. She never seemed to catch a break from the mainstream press. And given her frosty relationship with the media, it shouldn't come as a surprise that when the first couple landed in Florida, the Gucci-clad Melania ignored the press and made straight for their waiting car, leaving President Donald Trump waving awkwardly to the cameras before following in her wake. One clip shared on Twitter was captioned, "Melania is totally done. She already quit posing." Another social media user tweeted, "I'm pretty certain she never signed up for this POTUS crap and hated all of it. For a while I tried to feel sorry for her, but then she doubled down." Trump had her defenders, one user posted. "Rewatched it a number of times. Looks like Trump is slightly pushing her, directing her to the car. Also, he says something before that. Maybe he wanted to appear alone on the final photos." Newsweek reported that the 14-second video has since been viewed over 4 million times on social media. We shouldn't be too surprised if Melania's intent was to give the press the cold shoulder. In an op-ed published online by The Hill, columnist Joe Concha maintains that no First Lady had been treated more disrespectfully nor as disgracefully as Melania. And to prove it, he lined up a list of headlines covering Melania's 4 years at the White House, from her first Christmas, spruced up with controversial bright red Christmas trees, to criticism over her efforts to revitalize the White House Rose Garden and the White House Tennis Pavilion. Whether you agree with Concha or not, Melania exited the White House at the end of her husband's term with the lowest favorability rating of any First Lady in modern history, at 42%, even though her rating is much higher than that of her husband, former President Donald Trump, who came in the low 30s%, depending on which poll you look at. Some of this unpopularity likely comes from being married to Donald Trump. Ohio University history professor Katherine Jellison told the New York Times, "I think she never came out from under the shadow of her husband for a variety of reasons. The times that she attempted to define a more independent identity from him just didn't seem to have staying power." Still, there were few signs that things were going to end this way between Melania and the press. Nothing seemed amiss when just after 8 a.m. on Inauguration Day and prior to President Joe Biden and Vice President Kamala Harris's historic swearing-in, the Trumps took a flight aboard Marine One to begin the first leg of their journey to their post-presidential life in Florida. As Donald Trump stepped up to the microphone to wrap up his 4 years in office, he invited his wife on stage, saying, "Our First Lady has been a woman of great grace and beauty and dignity. Honey, would you like to say a few words?" With that, Melania Trump gave her final speech as First Lady, saying, "Being your First Lady was my greatest honor. Thank you for your love and support. You will be in my thoughts and prayers. God bless you all, God bless your families, and God bless this beautiful nation. Thank you." In an interview with the New York Times, which went over Melania's legacy as First Lady, former Trump senior advisor Kellyanne Conway is generous in her defense of the former First Lady, saying, "Melania is and will continue to be the most popular Trump. She will use her platform for the good of others. As First Lady, she was fully engaged, but not overexposed. There remains a curiosity and a mystery about her." But one society publicist, R. Corey Hay, believes Melania never really bought into the whole White House experience. "I think she was a reluctant First Lady, and she did it for her husband. I think that you will find that she will be even less visible and less available. Quite frankly, I think America should just let her go." Check out one of our newest videos right here. Plus, even more list videos about your favorite celebrities are coming soon. Subscribe to our YouTube channel and hit the bell so you don't miss a single one.